But we are live here. As you can see, he's using those blocks here. And yeah, this is the grand final. Oh, cut of the yeah, how should I call that cup actually? Let's call like that the Random Cup, the Trackmania Random Cup Summer Edition by Bibindou. And we can see the point limit is still 100. And we play, I think, till 3 winners since the prize pool is 160 euros. So there's a lot online. And actually, let me disable my webcam here for a professional cast. Let's go for that. And unfortunately, we don't have music here. But what I can do... Oh, I'm so 5-fed. Wait a minute. I'm so 5-fed. But yeah, we are starting now with the first round here. Okay. Yeah, let's go like that. Alright, alright. So, first round is coming up here. We see Worker in the lead and Marius behind. Elcon is not a really good start here in this section, but still he comes back strong. Only 0.5 of a second, but you can't see a lot here because they're upside down. And now the cut. Oh, Trimux has failed as well as Marius. And then we can see Elcon and Worker making it here. Look at that. Worker is in first. Elcon in second. And they will eventually go home with the first 10 or 6 pointer here, which is really cool. Yes, they will do it so indeed. This track really overwhelms me a bit. It looks pretty hard, but Worker indeed will go home with 10 points. Elcon in second position. And yeah, let me actually explain the format here. We play in cup mode. That means that players collect points throughout this whole match. And you get 10 points for first, 6 points for second, 4 points for third, and then 3 points for last position. And when you have passed that 120 points area, that's what now we're talking. You will activate Finest Mode. Finest Mode means that you have to win one more round to clutch it out here. We play till 3 winners, so the top 3, I think even top 4 will go home with some money. And the prize pool is 160 euro, if I recall that one correctly. Alright, enough said to that. What I can also mention here is that we play each track, I think, 3 rounds. And there will be 4 or 5 maps in the map pack. And we can just see here Trimux making a very good cut. And after that fail in the prior round, he is able now to go home with a, somewhat of a decent placement. Since he has only gotten himself 3 points in the prior round, he goes now home with 6 points here. And Worker again with a good performance here. And another 10-pointer. Marius behind. And where is Elcon? Oh, you can actually spectate here like that. That's cool. That's really cool. So I don't have to open that anymore. That's really, really good. Okay, Elcon not finishing. So not sure what happened to him. I don't know, man. But now I think it's already the last round. If he has not changed it throughout the... from the semi-final to the final. But I don't think so. Trimux with a very good section here. Look at that. Elcon did it also pretty well. But look at Mario's speed here. Also good approach here over this section. Elcon was a bit wonky in this section, so he drops behind as well as Mario. So Worker versus Trimux here for the last 10-pointer on this track. And then we'll go to the next one. Now the cut will decide it. Worker did it super good, but Trimux has a little bit more speed. Look at that. Trimux presses B for boost here in this section. And this looks like that Worker won't go home with a 10-pointer this round. But it will be Trimux. So well needed for him if he wants to compete against Worker, who I think is the favorite of this competition. But I said it in the semi-final. Oh, Trimux goes super close there. He is a contestant for this first position. Okay, so 19 points now for Trimux, comes closer to Worker, and hopefully we have music again now. We do have it, so professional caster here, providing DJ mechanics and also a smooth transition to everything here. Okay, we have Blackbird by Bibindou. Let's go in the follow all camera. and see how this works out. So a little bit of a shortcut here in the beginning. And then a long straight. So we ran a bit of NASCAR here, as you can see. And then a reactive boost ending. Elcon in first. Okay, okay. Ooh, this reminds me of this track of the day. Maybe you remember that. Tight passage there, and also the ending. The ending looks actually pretty difficult here, with the left-right turn combination, where you have the reactor boost up attached. Looking not that easy. Okay, so the first round is ongoing here. Elcon and Trimux both with a good start. So another slow-mo block. Really a lot of new blocks have been used by Bibindou, creating those tracks. And Trimux touching there, so he lost a little bit of speed, but still remains in the lead. Elcon with a beautiful turn there. Really gets the optimum out of that. As well as Marius, who's risking the ending more. Marius had to release, but still gets a better approach here. Trimux can risk it, but no, it is not enough. Trimux has to settle in third position. Worker is behind him, and then we have Marius on the second position, and Elcon in the lead. Well needed for him, so a 10-pointer for him puts him a little bit closer here to that second spot, which is occupied by Trimux. So Marius right now, 17 points, the only player who has not gotten himself a 10-pointer in a round. But this can change just in one round here. Second round is ongoing here on a Blackbird. And Marius goes for the nose slide there, and you can see how much speed he gained. Look at the speed, 0.59 to 0.33, so he really caught up with that. Great line by Marius. Very intelligent playstyle by him again. But look at this fight here. Elcon versus Trimux for the 10-pointer. 10 versus 6. But Elcon with a mistake. And Trimux as well. And Marius is capitalizing from that. Almost fails the ending there, though. And Worker has come closer. But what a back and forth round. Marius and Worker didn't have the best start. Trimux and Elcon both pushing it and both making the mistake. So really back and forth round all over the place. That was a weird champ. Okay, let's see Trimux versus Elcon. Yet again, Elcon with a good amount of speed here in this section. And look at that speed. Oh my god, Elcon. That was illegal. 0.5 ahead of the rest. Oh, this guy knows what to do. And then we have the battle for that third position as Worker overtakes him. But look at that. Trimux again with a mistake at this section. And Elcon just casually drops local 1 in a round in the final. Yeah. This guy, man. This guy is crazy. Elcon is a crazy man. I want to support him to the local police station. Elcon is too fast. A very, very mad lad. Or a mad lad of a driver. Next track, we have already seen this track. And let's let the players warm up. So point limit is 120, and we can see Worker at 41 points right now in the lead. Elcon in second and Marius in third, but look at that, there is little to none. Yeah, like, there's almost no gap between the players here. So, really greatly done by them. So I can see Elcon really performing well on this track, but this ending is just a make it or break it. It's probably the worst map for Marius that is coming up here. But Marius can capitalize from mistakes in the ending. But this ending is so hard to do. So you don't know how you exactly want to approach it. It looks really hard for me. Into the first round we go though. Let's see what the players are doing. Elcon in the lead, but didn't get the best speed or the best transition here. Tramex has dropped a little bit behind, but then we also have Marius. Maybe the consistency game will pay off for the German player. The Safe Meister, the man, the myth, the legend, Marius 89. But look at that, he didn't get a good section in this one. But look at Elcon. Elcon with the alternative line and remains in the lead. Actually extends his lead over that one. And Elcon is 39.67 CP. Okay, Elcon, calm down, man. But I think Elcon is dropping it. Elcon is dropping it. Okay, never mind, he felt the ending. But a 52.13. Dude, this is almost local too. What? Dude, Elcon is sick. Tribox in second, Marius in third. Then we have Worka only in last. And this means that Elcon comes closer and closer there after a not that good section. But Elcon, dude, this guy is crazy. Only 1 point now between him and the first position, which is still occupied by Worka after that last position in the prior round. Indeed, it's a really close final here. As we can see, this round displays it really well. Only one player dropped behind, but Trimox has come back strong again here. Oh, beautiful ice by both of the players. That's how you want to approach it. Elcon with the risk again, and you can see how it works out. Look at that. Elcon, this is so much faster than the other line. And this will be, again, a good time by Elcon. This could be local 1. Let's follow Elcon 21 here for his last turn on this track. But no, Elcon with the mistake. And Elcon is dead. And Worka, Marius, and even Trimox are capitalizing from that. Both are snailing into the finish. And Trimox will, stay ahead of him. But Elcon had it there. He could have dropped a 51 point, mid to low 51. But he wanted too much in the ending. Wow, what a close final indeed. I can just stress that one. I can't stress it enough. But now Trimux, who I thought was a contestant for that first position, is in last with 40 points. But still a gap that is nowhere to go. Like, it is really close. Okay, Worka, great alignment as well as for Elcon. And now the ice will decide that Trimux gives us a good overview over the pack. Okay, greatly done. But look at the Elcon line again. But he slowed down a little bit there. So he has made a mistake. But Trimux as well, not with a good line. And it's Worka now. Oh my god. Everyone is here, kind of. Only Marius is missing. And Trimux is dead here. Worka versus Elcon in this ending. Who will get the first position? It is Elcon. Oh my god. Junge, Elcon. That was a sick ending. Worka in second, Tramx in third, and Marius in last. So it's really hard to keep up with that pace, man. It's really, really hard. But Marius is trying. Okay, now we have first Donut. Okay. So this is the map I was speaking about before when the match has started. It's the random map or the new map. The players don't know this map, so it's a little bit of a TTC. And you can see Marius got fully debated there. But the sign is really, or the arrow is pointing to the left. So that was confusing me as well, that you had to jump there. But you have to jump, yeah, like a little bit more to the right there. So Marius has figured this one out. And I think this map suits Marius really well, since he's a fast learner. Oh, let's cut the ending. reactor boost. Is it reactor boost up? Oh, no, I think it's down, isn't it? I'm not sure. But yeah, first round is coming up now. We see only Trimax and Elcon finishing. And then Worka and Marius not finishing. Marius takes it very conservatively here. Releases a lot of times. So this is not the best start for him. But he capitalized from a mistake. Trimax also with a little bit of odd line there. But Worka comes back strong. Elcon is nowhere to be seen. He's 1 second ahead. And Worka indeed will get or will overtake Marius here, but Elcon with a 32.73, almost a second here ahead of the second position, and this will put him tied to the first place now, both with 66 points, and the other players need to make something happen, otherwise they will just run away from them. It's 18 points, so it's a gap that can be cleared, but it's getting harder and harder with every round. They are both getting first and second position. Marius didn't really figure out that start section went really far up, and thus he has to settle only in third position, since it is Trimax and Elcon being ahead of him. So Elcon again gets himself a 10-pointer. Trimax with the best ending here, but still was able to stay on track. Looked really close though, and Elcon again 0.7 of a second ahead of the second position. So this guy is a fast learner. Marius in third, and then Worka in last. So Elcon 76 points in first position. The player who almost hadn't qualified to the grand final here because he had connection issues is now actually in first and can win it all here after not making it well, or like being a bit unlucky in my cup where Granadi won over Marius. Elcon wants to take the revenge on Marius in the final this time. So Elcon, good start again in the lead, 0.7 of a second. This guy, 3 out of 3 map wins for him. Impressive to see that. And also Marius is getting himself a 6-pointer here ahead of Worka and Trimax, but Elcon, this really helped him. This map really helped him. 86 points for him now, and Worka with 73 points. So 13 points between them. And then Marius is an additional 15 points behind the second place. Okay, Inception again. So this is the first map. I have to go for the Spotify playlist here. Since it's an open planet map and the music is not loading in that thing, or it's too loud or anything, but they had some issues with the sound. Alright. I think the music is no, I think it's fine like that. Or maybe a bit more quiet. I think like that. That one is perfect. So this map has a cut, of course. Players are seeing it for the second time in this grand final. And this card is the decider. How much you speed get from there. How much you where you land. And etc. But first of all, you have to cope that cut, which is easier said than done. Because this cut looks pretty hard, and this block is also a bit random sometimes. So players have to be aware of that. Alright. Let's go here with the first round on Inception. Second map rotation is coming up now. Trimax and Worka both with a good start here. But actually, where is he? He has made a mistake. And now it is Worka in first position. Elcon just behind that. So let's follow him. The music is a bit too quiet actually. And it will be actually Marius right now in second position. And Worka with a mistake. Elcon and Marius with a good cut here. Marius is now in the lead. And Worka is nowhere to be seen here. He has dropped tremendously behind because he didn't get a good overwall there, or a good cut. And Marius indeed is getting pressurized by Elcon here. But Marius with a good turn here will eventually clock in a 10-pointer. Well lead, or dire need for him. So 52.65 is enough. And this moves him up to 68 points. Elcon up to 92. So 28 points for him away. Or 28 points. He's away of getting himself the finalist mode. So he can't reach it on this track. But the next map could be his one. Trimorx has saved that start. That looked really wonky. But he was able to stay on track. But this one is not good. And Trimorx had to respawn. The question is, where did he respawn in the finish? Wait. He DNF'd? Trimorx with the DNF. He actually respawned in the finish. Oh no, this is bad, man. Trimorx with the respawn in the finish. So he's unable to finish this round. Elcon, good cut, but who has more speed? This speed is very important, and it looks like Elcon has gotten a good angle and a good amount of speed. Worker comes a tiny tad closer though, but it's not enough. It's not sufficient. It's not sufficient here to catch up to him. Super good for Elcon here, who will surpass the 100 points barrier with that, and goes up to 102 points. Worker in second, Marius in third, and then we have Trimorx who respawned at the finish line and is not, or was not able to finish. So, let's go here. Elcon, wonky start here for him. Trimorx this time not failing. Going to the slow-mo block where you have to align your car up perfectly. And Marius actually failed it. Once you bounce here, it is over. It is over. Yeah, indeed. I was thinking about that as well. I have to go into player mode and then in camp 2. But the map is over now anyway, so... Oh, dude, I hate that. Okay, let's see. Elcon is again in first, so 112 points for him. Trimorx in second. Then we have Worker behind that. So Worker didn't really arrive on this track, and Elcon is just extending his lead. 2 maps ago they were tied, and now Elcon is marching through this grand final like it's nothing. 112 points for him, 25 points ahead of Worker. Greatly done, greatly done by him. Okay, to the next track we go. This could be the last track for Elcon here. He could win it all. And this is Blackbird. So slow-mo block with this ending, if you remember that one. Really cool track. Oh, and yeah, Marius is maybe practicing the start a bit. The approach is very important. Greatly done by him. Let's see what the other players are doing here. Didn't see that NASCAR turn, but now we have... the reactive boost up part. This reminds me of this one map. It's one track of the day, as I've said beforehand. I forgot the name, but it's a cool track. And Elcon winning the warm-up here. Elcon looks really strong here. Look at that. He has a 38.76. He is more than 0.5 ahead here of the second local. That is, yeah, exactly, Tatuni. Was a really cool track. So Elcon could win it here. He needs a first place to get himself up into the finalist mode and then win one more round, of course, to secure it. So Trimorx can make something happen. But Elcon wants to say something against that, but Trimorx has more speed and is up into the lead. 1500ths of a second between both of them. And both have gotten a good turn. Elcon has a bit more speed and Trimorx jumps. And this is not what you want to do there. So if you have less speed, you will bounce up there. You want to avoid that bounce. And indeed, Elcon will go home with the 10-pointer here. Positions are set in stone here as Trimorx is in second and Marius in third. And then we have Worker, unfortunately, finishing in last position here. So only 3 points for him. And this is a good luck for him, as he is up into the finalist mode. One victory away, and he has plenty of attempts to work with. Since Worker, Marius and Trimorx are more than 3 victories away of getting themselves the finalist mode. It's Worka being 3 victories away, but look at Elcon. Elcon could clutch it out here. Elcon is in the lead, and he is 0.4 ahead, but Marius with a good amount of speed here, so he can also make it happen. Okay, let's follow Marius here. Elcon could take it here, and Marius with a mistake, actually. Marius with the bounce, and let's follow Elcon's victory road here. No one is there to deny him. Worka is almost 1 second behind, and Elcon will win the Trackmania Random Cup here. GG, the summer edition, well played. And also local one for Elcon. Wow, what a great performance. Impressive performance, Elcon. Really good performance. Yeah, and impressive. GG. GG to Elcon winning the summer edition of Bibindou's Trackmania Random Cup. But we are also playing for that second place. And for the third place as well. Elcon, do you know the money distribution? This would be cool if someone can post it in here. 60, 30, 20, 10. Okay. Okay, so 60 euro and 30 euro for the second position. So that's also something. Worka and Marius both with a bonk here. Marius had to release because his car wasn't straight. And this is not looking good for Marius here indeed. As he is only getting himself the second position here. And Worka will surpass the 100 points barrier with that. 106 points for him. And Marius slightly losing grip or losing the gear here to the second position. Okay, the prize pool is 120. I thought it's a bit more. I'm sorry. Then I have to correct my information. I have to correct them. Okay. Randoma comes up now. Marius doesn't like that map as well. But he can make, Marius can make it happen. He has the experience. He is fast. He just has to get a bit lucky maybe as well. But just survive this ending. Elcon is not playing this track anymore. He did illegal things on this one. So he has a chance. But here, you really want to land a little bit more tilted. Marius also did it good, but it looks way too safe how he's approaching the ice. Unfortunately, it looks way too safe. And thus, Worka will capitalize from that in the live rounds. As well as Trimux. Where is he? He deleted. Okay. And yeah, this ending. You need an ending like that. Marius did it very well here. And yeah, 54.35. I mean, you see it. It's more than 2 seconds behind local record. But it was still an okay run, you know. So the ice is the decider here. Let's go Randoma. Worka is 14 points away of the finest mode. And Marius is 18 points behind him. So plenty of attempts for Trimux if he's for Worka if he's getting himself into the finalist mode. So let's follow him here. Point 11, looking good. For him, 11 of a lead, make it point 35 now. Worka, look at that, the break to get a more or a direct. Or a faster tilt of your car. So if you brake on ice, your car will steer a bit faster. At least that's my my think wise. But look at that, Trimux with the ending of his life, and Worka has to settle in second position. Marius in last, and Trimux maybe with a comeback now at 89 points. So that was a nice ending by him. Not gonna lie. Follow him here. See what Trimux is doing. They always say Trimux instead of... Dude. Brokeback. Of Of course, I mean Timeworks. If I said Trimax, I'm sorry, man. Then my pronunciation was wrong. Damn it, streamer can't. It does not know how to pronounce names, dude. Feels bad, man. Okay. Timeworks in the lead and Worker in second position. Oh, what a great ice section, but Worker got the exit a bit better here. Timeworks lost his gear there, apparently. And now it's all in the ending again. Let's follow Marius here. Let's see what Marius 89 can do. Oh, not a good ending. But look at Trimax almost overtaking Worker there in the ending. But it wasn't quite enough. So Worker will deny some points. Or not will deny some points, but he will go up into the finalist mode now. So Worker and finalist. Good luck to him. Let's go. Worker and finalist. This is his first finalist attempt here. And let's go with him this round. Both the other players, Marius and Timeworks, are both at 96 and are at 95 and 96 points. I thought both had 96, but that wasn't the case. And yeah, they still have a long way to go since the point limit is 120. But Worker looks very strong here. He could make it happen. Oh, but Timeworks wants to say something against it, but didn't get the best speed in this section. But also Worker. But Timeworks got a bad downhill here. So let's follow him here for the victory road for the last drift here. But no, Worker with a mistake. The caster's curse is kicking in. And Worker is not using the first finalist attempt. Timeworks in first, Marius in second, and Worker in last. Nice choke here. Or a nice curse, let's say it like that. And the Worker, unfortunately, was not able to clutch it out here. So the pressure is rising. So first Daunt, the new track, is coming now. If we take a look into the locals, it is Marius with a second local, Timeworks, just 0.1 behind, and then Worker with the slowest time. You can't say that since it's only 0.1 between all the, or 0.2 between all of the three players, but it will be a close fight. The half pipe will eventually decide it here, which Marius struggled a bit with, but now he has to push it. He has to push and risk it here for that prize money of 30 euro for the second place. So Marius has to do it. And as well as Timeworks. Worker still finalist. You don't lose the finalist attempt if you don't lose it. If you don't use it, or if you are not in first. So let's go here. Interesting approach here by Worker. Really worked out a Marius with a clip. Worker is indeed in first position. And this turned out well for him. This line. This was a really good line here by him. Marius is 0.32 behind. So this will be a very hard task for Marius to beat him here. And indeed Worker will get the second place in the Trackmania Random Cup Summer Edition hosted by Bibindou. And Worker is taking the second place. GG. Well played, Worker. Deserved second place, and now it's for the third place between Timeworks and Marius. Okay, so this round is not for nothing. But both will get a lot of points here. The next round really matters, because then you could potentially... No, you can't deny. Both will get finals anyway after 2 rounds, regardless what happens. If Marius gets first now, he's at 118. If he gets second now, he's at 114. So both will get finals. But you can set a sign here. So Marius in first in this round, up to 118. And as I said, Timeworks up to 150 now. So not 114, 115. And yeah, you can see both have to finish and they will eventually get finalists. So we see a double finalist situation on the next track, which will be the last round of this edition of the Trackmania Random Cup, the summer edition, hosted by Bibindou. Really cool idea to implement a map that players don't know into the cup. It's really cool. So yeah, Marius wins it here again over Timeworks, but now we have the map swap. We have the map swap now. Good luck to both of the players. Both are finalists. This will be the last round. And let's see who will take it. So Monka W, Inception. So I can't change it here. 3, baby. So I can't change the camera here. Oh, I have to do it like that. Okay, so the decider will be the cut here. And I can't change cameras here. It is a bit weird. This track is cool, but the open planet feature kills it a bit. But nonetheless, I will try to cast this round here. As you see, Timeworks wins it here over Marius. The warm-up, so other way around. Local 2 for Timeworks, so hopefully he can make it happen in the live round as well. So good luck to both of them. This is the last round here of the summer edition, or from the summer edition of the Trackmania Random Cup. Let's go. Timeworks in the lead, Marius with a different approach. Timeworks with a lot of airtime there and had, or with an odd landing, and his car was wobbling around. So he gets the nose down and didn't get a smooth landing. So he's 1.2 seconds behind. Marius is in first position and could secure him the third place. But there's still the cut that he has to do. He goes for the safe ray. Marius with the 5-head strategy. Marius goes for the safe ray and Timeworks has failed it. So you can see Marius is a really smart player and well-deserved third position here. But good grand final, I have to say that. Really good grand final and also a very smart choice here of Marius using the safe way. Time war. Okay, I know for the next one, but yeah. Time war is unfortunately in last position. Marius gets on the podium. Third position, Workan second, and then Elcon has won it here with a good performance. GG. That was the final here of the cup, also by Bibindou. Thanks for watching.